Tabi kalam sa. Yala kalam hello. Hey, shalom. Shalom. Today I'm with my baby boy who always disturb. He said he wants to say hello. He said he wants to say hello. Hello, so yeah, he wants to say hello. Just say hello. He just wants to say hello. So yes, say hello. Kalam hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hello. Kalam hello, yalla. Yalla.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh,
Kalam English.
yeah.
Speak English. Oh God. You can see him. He's the one that has been always disturbing me during prayers. Today he's on cam, yes. He's the one that has been disturbing me every night. Today he said he wants to say hello. He just wants to say hello. Yeah, say hello. Say hello. Rosemary is on it. Say hello. Yes, Rosemary. Mr. Kofi Mike is on it. Say hello to Mr. Kofi Mike. Say hello to Rosemary Joseph. Say hello to... Oh, yes. God bless you. Today I'm at work. As you see me with my boss. I'm at work with my boss. So I just want him to say hello. Me no know your life and I'm doing the life with you. Let me pick along. Hello. See, Mr. Kwame Fosu is on it. Say hello to Mr. Kwame Fosu. Today is a new day. It's a new day. Sometimes just laugh out so many things. Don't be keeping grudges in your heart. Don't be keeping so many things in your heart. Yes. Today I went to the hospital. I just returned. And when I went outside, I went with my boss. He's my boss, he's my baby. When you're looking for my boss, he's my boss, oh. He's my boss, he's my baby. When we went to the hospital, the place is full. And somebody say, Kalam, yella. When we went to the hospital, the place is full. Every day we go, it's a private hospital. They don't have too much people. Today we went, they are even lacking doctors. The dentist that we always go and see for him to check his teeth. Every day when we go, we meet him. Today we went, they said, oh, he's so busy, so you can't reach up to him at this time. You can only meet him around 8 a.m. And even when we went, where to get a place, the parking everywhere is full. Beloved, this COVID is dangerous. So if you die, if you wait and die, if you allow COVID to kill you, I know God will caution you. This COVID is so dangerous. It is so dangerous. How all the hospitals are full. Everywhere is full. Everywhere is full. Even when you go, you can't get a place to park your car. You can't get a place to park your car. Here is not the main hospital, private hospital. I'm talking about a private hospital. Everywhere is full. Everywhere is full. This COVID, don't joke with it. When I was in car coming, I said, God, how are we going to escape this deadly virus? Yeah, this deadly virus, how are we going to escape? Everywhere, everywhere. Both children, the young and the old. So when I went with my boss, we have to book another appointment because the doctor was not around. It's not easy. This COVID is not a joke. The COVID is not a joke. I'm in Saudi Arabia. Many of you that don't know where I am. I'm in Saudi. Here is Saudi. You can see my boss. All the time when I say I'm in Saudi, people don't believe. I'm in Saudi. See my boss. My boss is here. If I say Kashan Shuf. Kalam hello. I hope you can see my boss. Yeah, that is my boss. That is my boss. That is my boss. Yeah, I'm in Saudi. I can't lie. I'm in Saudi Arabia.
I know.
He's my best friend. He's my baby boy. He's my everything. Like my handbag. When I go to the bank, I have to carry him. When I go to the hospital, I have to go with him. Wherever I go. Even when I'm going to Ghana, I have to take him along. Yes. I have to take him to Ghana. Yes, I have to carry him. So protect yourself. Preserve yourself. COVID is real. Don't joke with COVID. COVID is so real. Don't joke with COVID. If you joke with COVID, COVID will bury you. This COVID is not a small joke. Many of you that are taking it in all kinds of diverse ways. Many of you don't even believe it is true. Go and see. Go and see. It is really true. It is true. COVID is killing people. COVID is killing people. Protect yourself. When you go, wear your mask. Keep washing. Keep washing your hands everywhere you go. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. And put on your mask. Yes, put on your mask. Preserving is better than curing. Yes, protect yourself. I know the Holy Spirit is protecting us, but don't joke. The Holy Spirit is protecting people. But many people, we even misuse faith. That maybe it's not working. Then I get to know that, oh, there is something. There is something. So maybe I have to pray. But when I'm sick, when I'm having stomach pain, I just take painkiller. When I'm having waist pain, I take painkiller. There are so many things I will not say, oh, for me, the Holy Spirit is with me. The blood of Jesus is my so and so, as people have been saying. If you die out of ignorance, God will ask you. If you die because of ignorance, God will ask you. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Second thing that I want to speak to many believers, especially many believers, something that I want to speak to you about is be careful of bad influence. Many of you, you are born again, you have the Holy Spirit, but you are easily convinced. Many of you, you are easily convinced, so easily. People just convince you just like that. It's like you can't reason for yourself. Don't let anybody influence you in a negative way. When somebody tells you something, go to Google, research it. Don't believe anything anyhow. We are in a dispensation that ignorant people are the one impacting those that are educated. We are in a dispensation that ignorant people, ignorant, they are the one impacting, they are the one invading fear into you that is a graduate. You that you can read and write. You that you can research. Somebody is way back in a cottage. Somebody is way back in a village. That person have no education background. And he will come to the media to impact fear in you. That is a graduate. You that have wisdom. You that have the Holy Spirit. That even if you can't read, you can even discern to know that what a person is saying is true or false. We believe everything anyhow. I don't have a key here. I wish to make an experiment for you to see. This morning when I wake up, you know, every day when I wake up, me and my boss is my experiment. He's the one that I use for experiment. You know, he has taken his vaccine. He has taken it. No, we don't have prayers tonight. You know, now that I'm still with my boss, I don't know when we go to our room. I don't know where we go. I don't know where you go. When I wake up every day, in the morning, I take my key. Sometimes I take a coin. When I take the coin, I say, come, let me see if you've turned to robot, as people are saying. I just want to test and see. I'll put the thing there. Nothing will grab. I say, I just want to, me seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. No, today he's not with a short sleep. If he's with a short sleep, I'm going to demonstrate for you to see. One day I will come and demonstrate for you to see. You know, the truth of the matter is that when you put it, you feel like, oh, it has grabbed it, but it has not grabbed anything. It has not grabbed anything. Nothing is there. Nothing. Don't let fear. Don't let fear. Don't let anybody influence you. This COVID is killing many people because of fear. The fear associated with that. You know, fear is a demon. Fear. Fear is a demon. The fact that you fear something, that thing can kill you. Yes. That is why the Bible said, I have not given you the spirit of fear. I have not given you the spirit of fear. Just be on yourself. Live righteous life. That is the only thing. Live righteous life. Madam Eva, I can see you. I can see you. Live righteous life. And live a free your mind. Don't let anything call fear. Don't let some people give you pressure. Many of you, they are buying pressure for you on the media. Somebody will go and see somebody's apartment, like how I'm beautiful sitting in this house, you think it is my house. When you see me taking picture with so many praises, and you allow this to buy pressure for you, don't have brain. You don't have brain. There are many people riding people's car, you think it is for them. When you see them with their seven shape on the car, you think it is for them. And you allow this thing to buy pressure for you. Live your life, oh. Don't let anybody influence you. Don't let anybody influence you in a negative way. Do not be in a rush. Don't be in a rush. Wait for God's time. This house, I keep telling you, it's a very big house. Where we are is the first floor, the second floor, and the third floor. They did not use one day to build this house. Oh. The woman is heading towards, she's almost in her 70s. In her 70s. We came here, I think 1.5 years now. 1.5 years now that we moved from our old house to this house. They did not use one day or 1 month or 1 year to acquire this property. They worked towards it. They worked towards it. Many of you that want to use a day to build a nation, advise yourself. Many of you that want to get the whole world within a month, advise yourself. Advise yourself. We don't rush. We do not rush. This house, they spend more than 3 years even more than 3 years in building it. And you want to use 6 months to build a mansion. You want to use 1 year to acquire, to achieve something that somebody have used 5 years, 6 years before they are able to achieve it. So you are allowing this to buy pressure for you. Many of you can't even sleep. You cannot sleep because you see some people standing in a beautiful house, beautiful kitchen with beautiful clothing. So this is buying pressure for you. My dear, wear your one way. You don't own anybody. I keep telling you, don't be in a competition with anybody. Do not be in a race. Don't be in competition. Run your own race. Run your own race. Don't say somebody is wearing this beautiful clothes, so I want to also acquire it. I want to get it. Somebody is living in a beautiful house. So I also want to get a beautiful house. So you see many ladies will be renting a $300 a month apartment, where you can live in a $50 apartment and save the rest to acquire a land to build your own house. You want to impress. You want to live in a house with air condition so that you'll be displaying it in your video. I care. My grandmother said, I care, I care. I care means he doesn't care what you have. He doesn't care. He said, the fact that I sleep and I wake up and I am able to feed and I'm able to move outside, that is the only thing I care. I don't care what you own. I don't care what you have. Live that life and you live long. When you get to the old men, when you get closer to them, the old men, when they are advising you, the first advice that they will give to you They will tell you, do not envy somebody's wife as a man if you want to live long. Do not envy somebody's husband as a lady. You will not live long. Do not steal. Do not bear false witness. They don't know the commandment too. My 108-year-old man, he doesn't know the Bible. My father's father, he's 108 now. He's still there. When I go to Ghana, I'll bring him on camera one day. You see him. When he's advising you, he will tell you. He don't know the Bible. He will tell you, if you want to live long, do not envy some people. Don't follow what people are following. Create your own way. Pass your own way. Be in your own track. Do not be misled. Don't envy somebody's husband. Don't envy somebody's wife. Don't let somebody's achievement pain you, or don't let it influence you in a negative way. We all have different achievements. There are many people, when you see them, they are swimming in what their father left for them. They don't know life. Somebody that is showcasing what the father gave or what the mother gave, that person, you can't compare yourself to me that is toiling to achieve, to build my own empire. Me that is toiling to build my own empire, you can't compare yourself to me because you don't know how to build. It's your father that builded for you. You don't know how to acquire. It is somebody that acquired it and left it for you. For me, I know how to till the land to get food to eat. So you and that person, you are not the same. Maybe the person may have more possessions than you, but you have something in your head more than what that person have. What you have, that person don't have. Because you have been able to create your own empire, to create your own kingdom. That person is enjoying or riding in the kingdom of the mom. When she loses that property, she don't know means how to acquire new one. She don't know how she's going to acquire new one. And you and that person cannot be the same. You and that person cannot be the same. There are people, they are not thinking of building a house because their father left a house for them. There are people, they are not thinking of building a house because their mother built a 3-bedroom apartment and they think that is enough for them. But you and I, that nobody left anything for us. We are creating our own kingdom. We are building our own empire. So we need not to compare ourselves to somebody. No. No, and that person is not better than you. That person is not better than you. If you got what she has gotten, if you were raised in a good environment like that, to be better. You could have gone far more than where she is. So life, when you sit down and you compare all these things, you see where God is taking you. You see where God is taking you. Many of you are from a poor background. You were raised in the slums. No hope, no helper. And God has brought you to where you are. And you are allowing peer influence, peer friends, bad company to reign you. Many of you, the blessings that God, the door God opened for you, because of bad friends and their influence in your life, the door have shut. The door have shut. Nothing good is working again. The door have shut. You've allowed friends to enter, to come and close it. You've allowed friends, you've given friends access to come and close a blessing that God opened unto you. Be careful, people that draws closer to you. Be careful, people that want to dig to the root of who you are. People that want to dig and know who you are from Adam. Such people, fear them. Such people, fear them. Fear such people. No, there are some people, they want to know everything about you. When they get closer to you, they'll be digging, asking questions. Your father, your mother, every corner they want you to just open up so that they keep it here. Some human beings, they carry memory card here. You think you are speaking to their ears. It is all recorded here. The day they will get you. The day they will get you, there they will tell you your mother is this, your father is this, your mother is this, your father is this. Those people, when they are closer to, be very careful. Tame your tongue. Tame your tongue, especially when it comes to issues of your family. What your mom go through, what your daddy went through, the attitude, maybe the lifestyle of your daddy, it's not her business. If I'm with my friend, the lifestyle of my father is not your business. It's not your business. Why do you want to inquire? What work did your father do? What property did your father have? Where is your father now? How do he survive? All these people are gossipers and information collectors. When they draw closer to you, my dear, open your eye and open your ears. Such people, when you speak with them, they will only throw a question and they will demand an answer. They will put one question. They want you to speak more than 100 words. When you try to end it, they will make sure you don't end it. They bring up another question so that every day you'll be revealing. They will start from your relationship. And so are you not going to marry? So are you telling me men don't propose to you? So are you telling me this? So they say, oh, there was this man that I was with, oh, but he traveled and I don't hear from him. They say, oh, how? Women and their gossiping character. How? Have you not been trying to call him? And he said, oh, I called him, but he blocked me. Oh, so bad. They've gotten one point. They've gotten one point that there was a man, and the day they will get to say, if you have good character, will that man block you? You opened that door, you told her. If you're a good woman, will so and so do this? Keep your secret. Keep your secret. Keep your secret. Another point that I want to speak to you, and I just drop it. Another point that I want to speak to you, I'm talking to you about peer influence. But many of you, the influence is not from peer. It is from your mom. There are many mothers, they are dangerous than the venom of a viper. There are many mothers, they are dangerous than the venom of a cobra. They will never advise you. They will never give you good advice that will sustain you even in your husband's house. They will never give you good advice that will sustain you in your husband's house. Many of you, your mothers, are the one influencing you for you to disrespect your husband. It is your mother that is telling you, in this 21st century, a woman, if you become so soft, your husband will marry a second wife, and so what? If your husband marry a second wife, and so what? Are you the only first person that your husband have married second wife? Be a hard-working lady. If you're a hard-working lady and you earn your monthly salary, who is man? If the man will go. Do you know there are people that when their husband divorces them, they will never feel any pain? Do you know the reason why? Because they are the one providing for the home. They are the one paying light bills. They are the one taking their children, paying their children's school fees. So when their husband go, the only thing they will lose is maybe intimacy. And even if they are not born again, they will get it from the streets. They will get it from the streets. The time that you people use to gossip, use that time to invest. Find something to do. Find something to do. Don't marry in this 21st century and think, I want to be a housewife. I want to be a housewife. For me, my husband said I shouldn't work, oh my dear. It's better you open your eye and stop dozing. Stop sleeping. This 21st century, your husband said do not work. When you give birth, and maybe the child is young and you want to quit your job to care for the child, there is nothing wrong with that. But as soon as the child goes to school, my dear, go back to job. Go back to your work. Go back to your work. As soon as your child starts going to school, go back and work. Don't be depending 100% on your husband. A day is coming you regret. The day that your husband goes and refuses to come home, The day that side chick will grab your husband on the way, that day you will regret. You regret. That will be the beginning of your sorrows. Be a hard-working lady. Use your hand to work. Use your hand to work. There is no shame in working. There is no shame in working. Work to support your husband. Things are difficult. If you leave all the expenses on your husband, he will end up to be a corrupt husband. Don't leave all the burden on him, especially those in abroad. Your marriages are shaking. Those in abroad, your marriages are collapsing. Those in abroad, you are having a lot of marital problems because of money. Because of money. The wife is busy gathering her money to go and build an apartment in her country. And the husband also wants to make a property. So that is the problem. Money is the problem. In many marriages in abroad, money. The little that the government is giving to the women, many of the men, hey, my grandfather will say, I read. I read. Some of the men, they want to divide it. They want to share with the women. The little money the government is giving, they need it. They need it. No, don't let money be the root cause of your problem. Know how to balance money in relationship. Yeah, know how to balance money in relationship. Another thing also, in abroad especially, not in our Africa, that so many problems, they don't have problem. So many of them, they don't have problem because in our Africa, many of the mothers are acting as fathers. Many of the mothers, they are acting as fathers. There are many people, many of you watching me, it was your mother that was paying your school fees. It is normal. Many of you watching me, it was your mother, everything, mother, even PTA. It was your mother that comes whilst your father is alive. Your father is not dead. Your father is there. But everything was mother. That is how many mothers are suffering in Africa. Yeah, the father is there. The father, their only responsibility home is to produce children. Is to produce children. When school fees, oh, go to your mom. When this, oh, have you called your mom? It is mom. That is why when we are celebrating Mother's Day in Africa, you see many mothers being praised. But when it is Father's Day, the atmosphere is so quiet, as if they are not there. When it is Father's Day, the atmosphere is so quiet. Atmosphere is so quiet. It's like the fathers don't exist. They exist. But they introduce us to mother. Many fathers, it's time you rise up and change you. PTA meeting, go there. Go for your son to know. Let your daughter know. You are the one that has been providing for the home. If you want to give money, sometimes when your daughter asks, put your hand in your pocket and just drop it. Let your daughter know it is from your pockets. Many of you go secretly and give the money to your wife, and your wife will say, many wicked wives. They will not even let your daughter know you are the one providing for them. They will not let your daughter know that you are the one sponsoring. You are the one sponsoring. Everything will be he, she. So change it. Change it. I know God loves us, but there are so many things we need to work on it. There are so many things, errors that we have made. We need to correct it. We need to correct so many errors. We need to correct so many errors. Finally, the omega. Do not deprive your partner sexually. That was what I wanted to talk about many women in abroad. Many women in abroad, because of the job that you people are doing, you return home so tired. You come home so tired. Many of you, when your husband comes closer to you, it's like you are angry with them. And when they start cheating also, it is another problem. Know how to balance all these things. Know how to balance all these things. Yes, know how to balance it. Know how to balance it. Another thing that I want to talk about, especially the young ones. The young ones, single ladies, listen to me as I break my words. My boss is here. Boss Coco and Boss One. Are you Boss One? Auntie Boss One, sir. Akuma. Auntie Mafi Akuma. Akuma. His boss. Boss One is here. He said I should let him talk. The single ladies. If you are a young man or a young lady, a young man or a young lady, do not marry unbeliever. Don't marry unbeliever. Many of you, oh, when I marry him, I will change him. You are not the Holy Ghost. Oh. You are not the Holy Spirit. You can't change anybody. You can't marry the man and say, when I marry him, I will change him. You can't change him. You can't change him. The character that you are seeing, the attitude you are seeing, it is the same thing that you are going to live with him in the same house. You can't change him. Marry somebody that has the fear of God. Somebody that whatever he is doing, he will say, for God's sake, I am not doing this because of God. If not for God that I fear, men that speak like that, when they lift up their hand and say, if not God that I fear, how I'm going to beat you? But because they fear God, they will never beat you. But if you marry somebody unbeliever because they don't fear God, you go to your husband's house with all your teeth and you come with empty mouth. You go to your husband's house with all your teeth full, but after a year you return with half of your teeth. Half is already gone. Half is already gone. Many of you that are allowing your how do you say? Is it feeling? Or is it your affection? You are allowing this to drive you to early marriage because you feel for sex. You feel like having sexual intercourse. So you think, oh, I have to marry. I have to marry. There are some people preparing for marriage now. When you ask them, why do you want to marry? Why do you want to marry now? They can't get a sensible reasons for you. You know, one thing that I have discovered to know, you know, many of us that have already made a mistake, we've learned so many lessons. So we have learned so many lessons. Especially when I studied the Bible, when I read the vows from the mouth of God concerning marriage, that a man will leave his father, will leave his mother, and cleave to the wife. He didn't say a boy. Many of us, when we entered into marriage, we were girls. We were no women. Many of you that your marriages have collapsed. You know you made that mistake because you were a boy. You weren't a man. And marriage is not for boys. Marriage is for men. So because you are amateur, you do so many things because you just entered into marriage because of affection. You didn't enter into that marriage because you have a vision or you had a dream. No, you didn't have anything. There are people in marriages now, they don't feel comfortable. But when you tell them to leave the marriage, they can't leave it. Why? Yeah, there are many people. Every day they are complaining of their husband. Every day they are complaining. The husband is not doing anything to support her. Yes. There are many men, the wife is not doing anything. The only thing the woman gives is sex. The only thing they can afford is sex. They don't have anything to add. No value to add to the man's life. No support. Nothing. Nothing. The only thing. Yeah, many of you preparing for marriage, the only thing in your hand is sex to offer to the man. So when you take sex from the marriage, ask yourself, what do I put on the table of my man? Ask yourself, apart from sex that I give to my husband, what value do I add? And the men also, the question you have to ask is, apart from the woman that I pregnate for her to carry my babies, what value? What good? What benefit? What? I mean, everybody have a potential. Every woman is not empty. Every woman, there is something in her that you can bring out. There is a potential in every woman. When you marry that woman, you can just watch out what your woman is good at doing. And you can nurture her. You can bring that thing out for her to be. Yeah, you see many women. You see them out there. You see many women there. You see, oh, I wish this lady is my wife. I wish this lady is my wife. Your wife also. There is something hidden in her. There is a potential in her that apart from just having sexual intercourse with her, impregnating her, making her a baby manufacturing machine, you can bring something good out of your wife. Many of you, your wife have great talents. Many of you, your wife are gifted. Many are gifted when they speak. Just when they speak. When they speak, that is their gift. Many of them singing. And men, you see many men, visionless men, they will marry such a woman with this potential. Instead of bringing what is in her, they will cover it because of insecurity. Because of insecurity. Many men, they can't leave their wife to even travel for a week. Their heart, they will start suspecting. By now, my wife is cheating. No. By now, that ex there. The ex-fiancé who was there. Many of you are suffering from pressure. It is not diet that gave to you. It is because of insecurity. Insecurity. Take your responsibility as a man. Perform your duties well. Get time for your family. In everything you do, get time for your family, especially ministers of God. That you leave your wife and children in the home and you'll be sleeping in the church premises. If your marriage doesn't work, you go to hell. It doesn't matter how you serve God. It doesn't matter how you serve God. If your marriage doesn't work, you go to hell. That is the truth of the matter. If your marriage doesn't work, you go to hell. It doesn't matter how you serve God. Because family first. Family first. The attention that you give to the church members, give the same attention to your wife. Many of you see your wife as Jezebel. It's because you don't give them attention. It's because you don't care for them. You care for their fellow women, the women in the church. They have their husbands. So the women that you get time, 12 a.m., they are calling you. Many of you, even when you are inside the flight, flying to Jerusalem, the church member will call you and you just come down from that flight and go and listen. You leave your wife and you go and listen. You think your wife is a wood? Or you think your wife is a tree? She's not a tree. She will overreact. What you are doing, you bring the beast in her. You bring the beast in her. And I tell many men, it doesn't matter how humble and how calm your wife is. If you don't treat her and all the time maintain the queen and you bring out the beast in her, that is when you see them causing destruction. You see, my wife is Jezebel. My wife is this. No, it's because you have brought out the beast in her. You did not bring the queen. Then you say, hello, my dear. What do you want? Oh, just give me a minute. I will be there. Many men, especially pastors, me, I will never marry a pastor because they are not romantic. I know they will come and beat me, but that is the truth. They will come and beat me. They will come and they will attack me at the back door. Many pastors are not romantic. When it is time for them to read the book of Habakkuk, they are blowing tongues. They are blowing tongues. Huh? When it is time, there is time for everything. Ecclesiastes chapter 3. There is time for everything. There is time for everything. Time to do your duties as a man, as a husband. When you come home, you are no more the archbishop. When you come home, you are not the senator. You are a husband to your wife. Your wife knows you as a husband. He married your personality. He did not marry your profession. She will only support your profession. But when you come home, you are not the prophet. You are a husband. Perform your husband duties. When you come home, you are no longer the so-and-so president. Go and see your president. Many of them, they even salute their queens. Go and see your president. Go. I pray God will give you discernment eye for you to see what they have been doing to their wife. How they are pampering them like a queen. Money cannot make a woman happy. It is attention. Keep all the money in her account. When she needs you and you are absent, that money is useless. That money doesn't count anything. Buy all the expensive car for your wife. When she needs you and you are not there for her, it will not do anything. Get attention. Get attention. Learn how you run your marriage with your profession. Many of you go to work 6 a.m. men. 6 a.m. you return 12:30. When you return 12:30, you just come and eat as soon as you come. Oh, where is my dinner? Where is my food? Very tired. You just eat finish. You just lie on the chair. You're gone. You are gone. And your wife is sitting there eyeing you, and you are snoring. And your wife is thinking, should I pour water on this man? Why did I even marry such a mumu man? See a mumu. And many of you that will even come and touch your wife. You want to finish fast. Say, I'm tired, oh. I'm tired, oh. No, I'm very tired. You know, I'm very tired. Who sent you? If you think you can manage your profession with your marriage, manage only your profession. Be your senator. Be your CEO. And leave marriage aside. Because marriage and your profession is two different jobs that you are doing at the same time. It is like you are doing a part-time job. Marriage is a job on its own. Your wife needs you. Sometimes she needs you. Just come and massage me. Baby, I need to put my hair. And you say, I'm tired. Oh, what is this? What is what? What is what? And these people come, when you see them in church, how they have dressed. When you see them, how they have dressed decent. And many women are chasing this man. Because they thought, oh, he's so a loving man. Oh, go to the house and see if he's a romantic as you see the appearance. Many of them, you see them so romantic, so how they even approach you in public. You think that is how they have been treating their wife. Go and see. Hello, dear. Even difficult to say. How are you, my dear? Difficult to say. They can't. Hey, what do you say? My boss. Yes. No pampering. Nothing. So the woman, the wife is just eyeing the husband. Hey, what a mumu man I have just married. And when he appeared before the in-laws, so decent, so humble, so the father-in-law will say, hey, this my daughter have gotten a good husband. See how he even dress. See how he even pamper people. It is not like that. It is not like that. It is different thing altogether. Many of them also, you see them so neat. When they are in their African way, so neat. Wow, with the 6-pack and 7-pack and 9 packs. You see them so gorgeous. Go inside their house. Let them remove their shoes. There you hear something. Many of them, the only thing that is good is what they are wearing. Yes? Yes, and this is what we are living with. Many of them, they can't even. They don't like washing their boxer shorts. Many men, they wear the boxer shorts 3 times. 3 days. 2 days. And they are still wearing that boxer shorts. And every night they will lift their leg, ready to put on you. Every night they will lift it. Not only men, both women and men. You know, this marriage thing that we are talking about, it's not a joke. Marriage is not a joke. Marriage is not for boys. Marriage is not for girls. It is for matured people. Marriage is not for unmatured boys and girls. It is for matured people that will know how to handle things. Because many women have to take their husband's foot, put on water to scratch it. They have to put salt and put to scratch the odor. Many men have to grab their woman to put deodorant, put lemon. Yes, they have to put lemon before they can get a good atmosphere in the room. Before they can get a good atmosphere, and especially the men with many hair. You know, some of the hair, it is so soft. When it touches your body, it is smoothly. Some of the hair also, the beard, it is like a metal. The stainless steel that we use to wash our saucepan after we finish cooking. Some of them, I say, when it touches you, you can feel it. I know many women, you know what I'm talking about. Many women that have dated men with beard, that crunchy beard. Hey, when it touches you, and these men, they are the men that love kissing a lot. Kissing, you see them scratching you, and it is like you are on seizure. You are on seizure. This is what you talk. The marriage that we are talking about, it is not the wedding, no. It is after wedding. After wedding, after everything, the woman will take the toothpaste. She will push it from the middle, and the man wants the toothpaste to be pushed, or to start from the bottom, and every day is going to create problem. Many ladies, they don't know how to wash their towel. They will use their towel 1 week, 2 weeks without washing. This is what they are bringing to marriage. Oh, the men, I say, I want you to understand something. This is what they are bringing. Many women, you see them so shining on the media. Go and check their bed sheets. Go and check the bed sheet that they are sleeping on it. For more than 1 month, they will not change their bedsheet as a woman. And this is what she's bringing as a wife in your home after wedding or after engagement. This is what she's bringing. You sleep on the bedsheet, she will never wake up and change it. She will never wake up and arrange the room. Her bra is on one side. The pant is on one side. The shoes is on one side. And when God blesses you with children, it is another story for another day. The children panties, children games, everything, toys, everything scatter. Everywhere. So marriage, you must first of all learn from your home. Learn how to arrange your home. Learn how to clean. Learn how to be decent. Learn personal hygiene. Personal hygiene. To look good. To smell good. To smell good. To smell good. Many women with these shankus, big, that big load there. Many women with this big load, all kinds of odors. We are carrying it. When you just see it on the media, you say, wow, this is what I want to, hey, for this thing. Hey, the day I will get her, hey, this is the type of wife that I want to. This is the type of wife that I want. Because she have front and back, as many of you want. Many men, their choices today, they want front and back. If you want front and back, go and hire an articulator or this heavy duty truck, because it can take front and it can carry back. It is all bedding that you are pushing, bedding. Some of these ladies, you see them so shankus with the booty and everything, and many of them have breached. Their skin is so shiny, so beautiful, and you say, wow, what a beauty. What a beauty. Just be with her 1 week in a home. Just 1 week. There you see, are you the same person? Yeah, she's the same person. Many of them, when they remove the makeups from their face, when they remove the makeups, you see you have really married African potholes. African potholes. They have covered first foundation, second foundation, third foundation. Instead of them to treat that potholes or that eczema or whatever rashes in their face, they are using makeups to cover it. So many men that are planning to marry women with all kinds of makeups, my dear, take them to the swimming pool. Have a swimming. Swim with them. Let them wash their face or visit them early in the morning. Early in the morning, go early in the morning. By the time that they wake up from sleep, go and eye the rare person to know what you are buying. Know the rare goods that you are buying. Because some of the goods, it is imitation. Some of them, after you remove it, it is like night market in my country, Ghana. When you go to night market, they can sell soap for you as an iPhone. Soap. When you come to my country, Ghana, there is a market. It is only night. From 12 o'clock going, that is where they start that market. When you go and buy shoes, it is so cheap. By the time you come in the morning, you see that the shoe, all is right, or all is left. Either it is left, or right. You want to come and say hi? Okay. Either it is left, or right. So many of you that are marrying, the ladies every day. Christy is gone. When Christy comes, she'll bring more. Okay? Just a minute. Every day, makeups. Every day, they are with wigs. My dear, let them remove that wig. See them. Many of the ladies, they don't have hair. It is not cancer that have given them that thing. They are not cancer patients. It is artificial, all this attachment that have removed all the hairs from their head. It is weave-ons and wigs that have removed all these things. And this is what you are going to live with. How many times are you going to, will you be able to afford to buy wigs? All these things, check. When I know, all these things that I'm talking about, this is what many people, they don't check it. They will marry and exactly 1 year, they said, oh, I want to divorce. I can't be with this man. This is not the man that I want. Exactly 1 year. Now, when many people are married, I don't want to give them gifts because they will marry today and after 6 months, they want divorce. They will marry today and after 1 year, they want divorce. Our gift, the money that we've been giving to you, expensive wedding, and after 1 year, the marriage is off. After 1 year, the woman say, hey, I'm sorry, I don't love you. You can't force her. She did not force you to come and make that glorious wedding or glorious engagement. It is you. So many men, you have to just put all these things into consideration. When you are thinking of organizing a glorious marriage, then you go for bank loan. You go for loan from the bank to come and organize that marriage. My dear, it is better you make small one. Every year, just go for blessing. Every year, go for blessing. When you celebrate your anniversary, your yearly anniversary, you just do something new. Because many of the glorious marriages, they showcase marriages. The marriages that they showcase it to the world, that to be going of global, you see people will be seeing, hey, how the bride will be shaking, dancing, how the bridegroom will put on his suit with his best men, all in one color. The bride and the maids, all of them well designed. And after 1 year, you see these people saying, we can't marry again. What is it? We don't study each other. We are unmatured. Those days, it was our parents that go and seek and just bring a lady for us or a man. It wasn't we. In our generation, we are using the internet to look for husbands. A lady will be searching on the internet, looking for a partner on the internet. Anything on the internet. Not all of them are bad. But when you take the percentage of things in the internet, only 20% is genuine. 50% is fake. 50% is fake. 50% is fake. Many people that you see them with different profile pictures, looking outstanding, many of them are ghosts. They are ghosts. They don't even exist. There are people that are dead that somebody have created an account using their picture. And you just search on the media. He said, I've gotten a man, he's in United States of America. And when these young ladies approach you, Mama, oh, how this man lost me. But all of a sudden, Mommy, he has changed, he has broke me. He's a fake, he's a scammer, a fraudulent. He's a fraudster. Many of them, you see them with pictures of white men. It is not a white man. It is one of our African men in a cottage. Many of them, when you go and see where they are living, that they are exhibiting all these pictures on their profile, that you think it is genuine. Go and see where they sleep. Go and see. Many of them, you see them, they are exhibiting mansions, beautiful cars. You think it is how they live their life. Go and see. Many of them are sleeping on a student mattress with their siblings. A student mattress with their siblings in the village. With their siblings in the village. And you see it on the media. You think, oh, I've gotten a man. Oh, wow. I've gotten a man. I've gotten a man. You've not gotten anything, no. You've not gotten anything. And many of you, they will tell you, oh, I'm in Germany. I'm in United States of America. I'm in Canada. I want to file to come and pick you way back from Africa. And they'll go and they'll put their things in order. They'll find the time difference. They will know so many things. When you call them video call, they will tell you, oh, we can't pick video call. You know you've met them. You know you've met them. They are scammers using people's images. They are just using people's images. They are not the real person. When you call them on video call, they will never pick it. When you call them on messenger video, they will never pick it. You call them on video on WhatsApp, they will never pick it. Imo, Skype. Whenever you call them, they will never pick video call. They will give you an excuse. So I'm busy. I'm in a political gathering. I'm here. I am there. I am here. Excuse all the time. Finding an excuse to speak to you on audio. They are not real. They are not real. And many of you have been giving your heart to such people. And they've been wounding your heart. They are breaking your heart. They are creating vacuum. They are destroying your future, because the vacuum that they are creating today, tomorrow you can't have a trust for a man. The vacuum they are creating today, tomorrow it is going to affect your next relationship, because anybody that comes in your life, you can't trust that person. You can't trust that person. Please open your eyes. Open your eyes. Before you give your heart to any man on the media, make sure you've met the man one-on-one. Before you give your heart to any woman on the media, make sure one-on-one you've met the person. You've met the person, my ladies in Gulf. I keep telling you, many of the young men in Italy that are on the media deceiving people, oh, I'll go to Nigeria, go to Kenya, go to Tanzania, go back to Ethiopia. I will come and pick you. I'm coming to wed you, and I will take you to Europe. I have my document. I have everything. I will take you. Just 3 months. Prepare and go. You know, Gulf is not safe. Gulf is not safe. Where is safe again? Where is safe again? God, they don't kill people as they are killing people in my country, Ghana. God, they don't divide people. They don't slaughter human beings and put in fridge as my people in Ghana are doing. They don't do that. They sometimes overreact and sometimes they abuse you. They are human beings. The fact that it happens in Ghana, it happens everywhere. And they will just deceive you with sweet words. And you start fighting with your boss, or you start fighting with your madam. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. You go. And you go and beg. Because money to eat is going to be difficult. The Moya? Okay. Money to eat is going to be difficult. And you have to be sleeping around with people's husband before you get money to eat. There are many ladies, young ladies that were here. 2016. Oh, we are going home. We are going to marry. We are going to marry. There was a lady, she was so close to me. I used to chat her. I used to ask how she's doing. I used to check on her on a daily basis. One day, I was there. She called me and said, Mommy, I've gotten somebody who wants to marry me. I said, really? Where is he? He said, he's in France. I said, okay. Both of you are in Ghana. You are Ghana. You are from, one is from the Western and one is from the Ashanti. But no problem. You can marry. So I asked, for how long have you known this man? So just 6 months. And he said we should marry. So I'm preparing to meet him. I said, okay. She used all the money that she has worked together. The money that she has worked together, she used all to buy wedding clothing in Saudi Arabia here. Wedding ring, gold ring. You know, gold here is very, very expensive. She used all to buy the gold, buy so many beautiful things. She went. So me, I was just waiting to see her marriage pictures on the media. More than 3 months, I've not heard of her. So one day I was there, my phone was ringing, it was her. I said, where are you? Where have you been? He said, do you know this man have deceived me? I said, how? He said, yes. He's not in France. He's in Ghana here. He is a married man with 3 kids, and he has deceived me such a way. You know, human beings, many people, they don't have human heart. Oh. Many people, they do not have human hearts. When they are deceiving you, they don't care what will happen. This lady bought all this expensive thing, preparing for her marriage. She went to Ghana. The man was a driver who had been driving these tomato sellers in the market. So the wife is in a different place, and he also have rented a house. And even the house, according to the lady, he said it is one of the Ghanaians living in diaspora that gave that one room of his house for him to just live in and care for the house. Take care of the house, like care for me. So when he comes to Accra, that is the capital city, when he moves from Brong-Ahafo region to Greater Accra, that is where he comes there to wait until they unload his car and he goes back. The wife and the children is in Brong-Ahafo region. So the lady came, he allowed the lady to stay in Greater Accra. The lady stood there. She stood there for 3 months. The first day she came, the man came. After the following week, the man went and come, like go and come, go and come. So there was a lady in the house that asked the young lady, what are you doing here? And he said, oh, this is my husband's house. He said, which husband? He said, oh, this man. He said, this is the house because, you know, woman and landlord. She has started performing wife duties in the house, putting things in order, arranging her cardboard, arranging so many shelves. So the lady, that the house belongs to his brother, have to approach her and say, what is it? Because, I don't know, it's strange. My brother said I should ask you what you want in this house. And he said, who is your brother? He said, my brother is in the United States of America. He's the owner of this house. He said, so this house is not for the driver. I said, no, he's just a caretaker. He is just a caretaker. It is not for him. And the lady said, wow. So the lady, she held her temper for the man to return. And he said, really? So you have deceived me. And according to her, she said, the lady told her the wife is in Brong-Ahafo. So she gave her direction and she went and saw it. She saw the wife with 3 kids. And she spoke with the wife that your husband deceived me for me to move from Saudi Arabia to come to Ghana because he's coming to marry me. I have bought all these things. So the lady calls the arrest of the man. The man was arrested. He was arrested. He told me, I have arrested him. He has to pay everything, everything. He has to pay from wedding gown to serving tray to wedding ring, wedding shoes, everything. He has to pay it back. You know the damage. Be careful. Not everything on the media is good. God bless you. God bless you. My boss said we should go. So we are going. My manager. I know God willing, tomorrow you hear him. Tomorrow night you hear from him. My baby said I should go. So we are going. Yes, we are going. He said he want to go. He want to go and watch television. So we have to go to his house. God willing, tomorrow we are going to meet. God willing, tomorrow we will meet. God bless you. Have a nice day. Those that it is evening at your end. Good evening. Good night. Yes, good night.
Good night.
Yeah, like good night. I show you. Good night.
Good night.
Show me. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Masalama. 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 He said masalama to you all. Masalama means bye-bye. Tabijinjalana. You want fight? You want fight? You want fight? Anti tabijinja? Boxing? Huh? Antabi? And I fake anti tabi boxing. I let you and I had to boxing. Aywa, Priscilla say bokra to the bokra.
Bokra.
Aywa. I can see the Arabic people on it. Yeah, the Arabic people on it. They say bokra, yes. Assalama. Bokra ijisa. Bokra kamsa.
Bokra
Alba. He said tomorrow 4 o'clock he's going to meet you. Yes, he's going to meet you 4 o'clock, sir. Alba. Masalama. Goodbye. Masalama means bye-bye. Masalama means bye-bye in Arabic. You know I can speak Arabic. I can speak Arabic. Yes, I can speak a little. My boss, every day we'll be fighting. I say my baby, he's the one that has been disturbing you. He's the one. Today you see him. Yeah, he's my boss. My manager. Priscilla says shukran.
Shukran. Shukran.
Hey, shukran. Shukran. Oh, masalama. Masalama. Shukran means thank you. Yeah, bokra. Bokra means tomorrow. Shukran. Masalama. Masalama. Khalas. Moya, Tayyip. Goodbye to you all. I will meet you. I will meet you on prayers, God willing, tomorrow evening. Tomorrow, I know we'll go home very early. Sometimes when we come down, we don't go early. I have to stay here until when he say, let's go, you go. When he say, don't go, and he say, don't go, you can't go. A very big house, only me and him and the mama. Oh God. Only me and him and the mama and the maid. Our driver is gone for holiday, so our driver is not around. We have to go with another driver. Now we need a new driver, but we don't have. To be shop. Okay, see you